All right, come on. Let's see what's the worst that could happen.
You're alive
No, it's not
for another turn.
Not terrible. Hey, I get another one of these.
That's a hearty stew.
Oh, you've really not landed on many of those.
Yeah.
It's been
No, that's not too bad.
I've had luck in that I've landed on a
pretty
lot
good.
of suits.
Why'd you get you 200 smackaroonies?
I'll take it.
Right, now you can sell the random stocks if you want to. If you just go sell stocks.
Yeah.
Why is he selling?
Because he got all those random fives and he just wants to liquidate them.
Yeah, I don't really see the point of all those random fives.
Nah, they are handy for, they give you a tiny bit of commission. Obviously, five...
I guess I'll keep them.
There's no point liquidating them because they're only worth what they're worth anyway, unless you really
If
need
you-
the cash.
But say if you need the cash, you can just liquidate them when it comes
on
to it.
demand.
Canonized. No, I
You probably want to come to me.
What else
You want to
do I
come to
need?
me because I'm on the heart. You want to come directly
Does
to
that-
me.
do I
and
get
also-
the heart?
You don't,
doing
I
that?
believe, get the heart.
Oh, sorry, Stag.
If he was
Don't do that
next to
then.
it,
Although I do want the spad.
But then you'd have to circle back around anyway.
I probably want to be
Like, getting the heart and not the spade is irritating
Yeah.
on this map, because then you have to return to that nonsense area anyway. That's why it feels like your Bullbuster should have got even more football, because there's 2 of the 4 supers are there. Did I say football?
No, you said
Okay.
football.
I thought I did.
I thought football.
I think one of the things that's hurt me is that there's 2 spaces where you can basically overshoot my 2 most profitable squares.
I'm
You can either end up on the
going
arcade
to
or on the
go.
I feel
commission.
like mine, like every time someone's rolled on one of mine, they've had the option to go the other way, and they've therefore not done it.
Fuck it, why not? We balling?
My goodness. Oof.
Come on. Push me over the edge. Ugh.
The-
Edging here so badly.
This does just feel like black magic, like increasing the value of your property with money you don't have.
But that's also how it annoyingly works in real life, is the issue, yeah.
I'm aware. It bothers me. It ought not to. I don't consider myself a Marxist, but like this is bullshit. We need to seize the means of production.
How much would I have to sell of these to? Oh, well.
We're gonna seize them by the balls.
I'll sell this thing. Bard might have a use for it.
Ooh. A chance for Bard, Captain of Bard, to show his quality.
Classic Brad.
Right, do you want this, Bard? I take it you do.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna bid hugely on it.
Diddy, do you want it?
I don't.
Punk, do you want it? I don't think you're in a position to answer that.
I was thinking about how oat milk is strange.
I like it.
Not for me, I'm afraid. It's better than no latte.
I'll take the fact that I get 2 total dominions. That's got to count for something, right?
Yeah. Well, no,
Yeah.
but also. Well,
Yes, but also no.
It's a Pyrrhic victory.
ironic. He had the power to save other people, but not himself.
So I lack the power to save anyone.
This is like an incredibly just like well organized map. I like the fact that almost every district is a dominion, or at least everything's in very
Yeah.
neat little sections, other than that one blue one in the red bit. Yeah,
It's very aesthetically
Yeah.
pleasing.
Things that are
aesthetically, if not
aesthetic.
financially pleasing.
Wait, how did I lose out there?
I don't know. The
Did you
stocks went
sell-
in that. Oh, because I sold stocks in that in your district at some point. Right.
Roll for me and let's see what we get.
Yes.
3. What goes it? What happens if I go down?
Oh yes. You want to go there?
I do.
This could be
but-
just like take 200 quid and go to the bank.
Make like
Oh
Gary
yeah,
Hart
but
and
it could
take
also
that.
expose me to loss of risk. I'm gonna have to do it, I think.
Nah, because you can overshoot as well.
Are you committing?
There's good. I think there's good odds you get past.
I'm just wondering. I don't think I can actually do it if I go to my own. I can't afford to spruce.
You can afford to. You can always afford.
Oh,
to
yeah,
spruce
that's true,
because you
yeah,
can sell
actually,
stock. Yeah, you can sell stuff
Okay.
to spruce.
You can use fake
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's go there for now. Let's spruce. The
So
3,
it's like the
2,
whole
1,
thing of
yeah.
like taking a mortgage or like loan or something like that is about proving that you don't need it. It's just it's that.
Let's. I might as well just put. Well, you've been just putting all of it in, haven't you? Which I think is not a bad
yes,
idea.
I've been putting 999 in every
Yeah,
time.
Go for it. Let's do it.
That will certainly tip you over the edge, even with selling, I suspect. Oof!
Madness.
50 for the punk as well.
And then sell stocks. Yeah. How many do I need to sell in there?
You sell all
Yeah.
of them.
Bin,
No, you don't have to sell
bin,
19.
bin, bin everything
Oh
first.
yeah, I bid everything else first. You know,
Yeah.
like bid
Yeah,
the 40
absolutely.
first. That'll crash a bit, but no one
Yeah.
cares. That district kind of hasn't done it.
No, I know.
Thought it might have done a little bit more. This will crash a bit, but not
That's
much.
fine.
I
The
think
net-
it's probably still over the limit.
I think so.
Or
Yeah,
is it
yeah, I
travel
don't think
is
so.
enough? Oh yeah, well.
You two really need to land on each other's person killers.
Which
but
is on the
that just
cards.
hasn't-
Yeah, I
Very
mean,
much
but I
on
have
the
to
cards.
pass through the Doctor's territory, and the Doctor has to pass through my territory now.
Plaza music from World War II, Super Mario World. That's what I meant to say.
Really, really big or really low, Doctor? Oh, that'll do.
142.
What? I mean, it hardly matters at this point.
Yeah, there's a race going on and you're not in it.
It's,
No, I'm.
it's pretty much everything to play for between.
And forever to play it.
Yeah. But yeah, as in, like, either of us could win at the moment, Doctor.
It could, yeah. If a bad roll from either of us,
I mean, either of you could win it, or it could be a draw.
I don't think it. Well,
Those are the only two possible outcomes. It's one of my favourite bits of football commentary.
Yeah.
Either team could win it, Jeff, or it could be a draw.
ties, You.
Oh, no, it's gonna have to be Sleepy Time actually. It's the only one that doesn't lecture me.
You could just give money to the bard for some reason.
No.
I'd like that.
Yeah. Bet you-
I am a charity. I am a charity case.
Sleepy Time. This episode of Louis is called Sleepy Time. All my references now.
Bluey's quite good.
Oh
There's-
no! Oh, damn it!
As children's cartoons go, Bluey's quite good though,
Yeah,
right?
It's very,
genuinely,
very good.
it is pretty good.
That's a nightmare scenario.
Well, Diddy has to collect all.
I just need to get back to the bank, but, I've got to run through Doctor's gauntlet, whereas Doctor has successfully dodged my gauntlet.
Yeah, he has. But
Oh,
I've
this-
not
this
got
will
the
be over
cash
very
yet, that's the
quickly.
problem.
And you have 3, please.
Oh, this will be over very
okay,
soon.
I'll take that.
That won't hurt. Do you want
Yes,
a spruce? I take it.
Just
Yeah.
do the same again.
Why not? Makes you harder to kill.
Well, exactly. I mean, basically, I need to just like proof my.
Person killer proof.
Yeah,
yourself,
yeah, exactly. And then sell.
Do you want to sell any shops or just stocks? Because you've only got stocks left in that district now. Yeah.
I'll sell the 3 shops down at the bottom that I'm not using.
Bear in mind the likelihood of me buying them is extremely high, and that would potentially tip me over the edge.
Oh yeah, that's a true point. That's a good point actually. I will sell.
Get rid. You don't need your stocks at this point.
Yeah, it might almost be good to insulate yourself by selling all your
yeah,
stocks.
true.
Do you want to do that?
I'll sell. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'll sell. That mate. No, not all the stocks. No.
Okay, how many?
Because nobody can crash me. So I'll sell enough, just enough to
Be over the limit.
yeah, just how much it was defaulted to, which is I think.
Yeah. About there-ish. I wasn't paying attention closely
Fair
enough.
Magic money.
It's possible that you could kill yourself on my properties. It's hard, but you'd have to just roll like repeated gobshite.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to buy stock.
where do you want to go then? You need to go to the diamond, but it's dangerous down there.
I mean, I have to go to the closed shop, don't
Yeah.
I? Really?
And then 4 of your next 6 rolls will be murderous.
It doesn't matter.
Well, it might, because in terms of killing Diddy, which matters to me,
I thought you were gonna buy out Platypunk's.
that would be a move. the man in 3rd stiffing the person in 4th for some reason.
Can't actually spruce if I stop there.
Yeah, but have you got many stocks in there?
Yes.
You don't sound
Good or bad?
You want stocks in there before sprucing, yes.
I have stocks, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you do. have
some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, slap some cash into some of these.
It's better to.
You could share the load, or you can.
If I go that one, because that's the one everyone seems to land on.
Yeah, but then the bullshit law states that once you
Yeah.
invest in that, everyone will suddenly.
Yeah, no,
miraculously
it's
stop
true.
landing in it.
So you can invest in it, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't have that much.
No,
money
you just have
for
to
that.
sell stuff immediately afterwards.
The problem is you'll end up selling most of your stocks to cover that. I think
Yes.
because 40 times 30 is what.
Not a huge amount, yeah. That's like you'll get like 800 from that. So I'd probably put like 500 in there, maybe. Then you'll have to still sell some stuff to cover that, but
Has anyone actually landed on my tax or my tariff space?
I have once. I think.
Oh, okay.
Or did you land on mine? No, I don't have one. So
But you did briefly.
I bought yours.
Yeah.
If I random
you've
five
you've
is-
benefited
Yeah,
quite
you-
heavily from other people, from you landing on your
Yeah,
own. Though
you-
you've been rebated about 3 times, and frankly, that's the only reason you're not in 4th right now. I think is rebates.
Probably.
I'm very excited to see the stats on this. Obviously, I always say that, but it's particularly true today.
different kind of mathematician.
Yes, exactly. Mathematician, different kind of mathematician and a statistician. Not great.
It's difficult to know what's best for you to do now, though, really, because you're not really in a well, I mean, you are in an advantageous position, relatively speaking, but any travel is dangerous at this point.
Yeah. So here puts me into the ring of death, but I want to land on this because this could just be a game-changing thing. It's like...
Presumably you just don't want to lose cash, because it's decent.
But I need to gain it and have a way of getting back.
But like he's probably
that
going to
actually could be game-changing, to be fair.
Well, it's in God's hands now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, shit on my dick.
Oh, Doctor.
I think this is the boys' game now.
I mean,
It sounds weird, the boys' game.
I've still got every chance of landing on you, but let's roll this and find out what happens.
Or did you
Nuts.
just get sleepy time?
Oh, no, you get it.
Why
It
are
wouldn't have
all your
mattered
shots
anyway.
Because I got sleepy time.
I
yeah.
will stop there, I guess. I'm not going to buy it.
shut? Oh, a chance.
That would be such a fuck you.
I mean, he's won now anyway. There's no way he can.
Well, no,
even
I've still got a lot of...
He could move very slowly. Oh,
Go.
Can we just put me on
world's most
autopilot?
expensive haircut.
No.
This is just, yeah.
We're not talking about a financial haircut.
No, that was actually a barber shop.
That's like a garnish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Haircut.
No, that was literally a barber shop. Okay, now the boy has almost
Take
certainly
a
won.
haircut on that.
Wow,
I don't think there's no way to stop him. Like his ready cash is greater than the value of anything between him and the bank.
Depends on
No, the only way
roll
to
terribly.
Yeah, the only way to stop him is he rolls 4 ones in a row, and in that time, I get the cash I need and get back to the bank.
But if I land on yours, then I will end up giving you the cash that you need, right?
Reserve.
If I
Yes.
land on any of
Yeah.
your person kills, you'll end up with the cash.
But I'm moving in the wrong
I mean,
direction
that's
as
true.
well.
Suit yourself as wild, isn't it? I
Yep.
don't have to declare what it
Nope.
is, so I just need to get that spad now.
Yeah. Fuck it, why not? Have I got any? Have I got any more? Oh, I've got a lot more back stuff over here actually. Should probably put it in the one that you're heading towards. just to be on the safe
Still
side.
can't really remember what max cap what it is.
The most you can invest in a shop, which depends on the number of shops you have in a district. I've made it. Now it's just a rolling competition.
Made it as in.
I think I've got to the required level of casho.
Casho.
Is there a winning post or
What? Yeah, you got to get back to the bank with the right amount of
Yeah.
casho.
what is the right
Cashew.
amount of cash?
1500. So I'm just on the
which the
cusp.
boy
Okay, roll
the boy
for me.
could do it this turn.
Two.
Where's
Oh,
it
that
actually
was
say, like where is that condition?
At the beginning of the
interesting.
game.
But how come Diddy hasn't won?
'Cause he hasn't got back to the bank.
You need to have that much cash to get back.
He's getting there. He's definitely getting there.
Misadventure.
You're compelled to buy or sell a shop, but for money.
Oh, but he's got some.
Well, I'm
garble
not going to
ones.
sell one of the
Some
good ones, so
Got some garbo.
yeah, so one of the Garbo ones. 36, please.
Looks
Yeah.
Garbo is coming.
If anything, that helps him because
But he's moving slowly is the key thing for me.
That is true, actually. That's a good point.
Like, this is about just delaying tactics. Because hopefully Wario will push me over the line here. Almost certainly. Yep. I can rely on this man for one thing.
Yeah, it is literally just a race, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Bard are just being squeezed.
Yeah, you're just being milked to fuel me and the boys' dice race.
hurrah, capitalism.
Where do you want to sell a shop?
It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
This is what I don't like about this game. I've spent 60% of it just watching you play.
Yeah, it's like Monopoly in that way, where it's just like, well, this is...
I don't mind turn taking
Yeah.
because you know. It's
no, but I mean,
it's
like,
fundamentally
when
a
it's
board
like,
game, but, like,
well, I'm
Okay.
clearly not going to win, but someone
Technically, you
else
spent
is. Yeah.
75% of it watching other people play.
I don't even mind losing so much. It's when I lose the ability
Yeah,
to
yeah.
influence the flow
Yeah.
of play.
And in
that I just
fairness,
check out.
what I will say to its credit is it's rare that Fortune Street really just disqualifies people in that way, but this game it very much has.
Well, you have a similar issue to the issue I have with co-op games where I feel like I'm just being driven.
Yeah. Well, like the Mario
Where in
thing.
this
right?
case, yeah.
Anyone want this, by the way?
Fish market.
Nah.
No. Whereas in this case, yeah, it's that you're still getting turns, and but you feel like you don't actually have any influence in them.
Well, his influence is whether he gives money to me
Well,
or
yeah.
to the boy. But yes, I can see it. Not the most fun level of influence to have, yeah. You've nearly leveled up, that's pretty sweet. Punk.
Oh,
Ooh, money for the boy. No. Damn it.
No, money for me.
I don't think that's
The doctor.
For me, the doctor.
I don't know why I say it like that.
some stonks.
Stop calling it socks, damn it.
Right. A good spicy roll and I can canonize myself back and we're all good. Come on, 3! Delicious.
No.
Is that 1?
Not quite.
No, because he can't go to the bank.
No, but I can go
Oh.
close. Those two are actually exactly equal and there's only my properties in the middle of them, so...
Ooh.
Gotta roll good, boy! Gotta roll better than me!
I basically need a
Thanks,
4.
Oh, it's fake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is just a dice off. But then I could roll one. Like, this is entirely just dicey from here on in.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
technically
true.
his odds are 50-50.
And
Oh,
yes.
shit.
Oh no. I think you deserve the win, boy, for what it's worth.
I think I deserve the win too as well. I've played quite well.
You've played like a dick. You deserve nothing.
I mean, you know, it's we'll see what the dice, how the dice go.
Yay!
I mean, we can out to lunch you if you want. But truly
No,
automate
no.
you. I assume you want stocks in the district where you've got stuff. But you still actually have a Dominion, though. You don't feel like someone who was wielding 2 Dominions.
No, you're right. I don't.
But it's interesting in of itself, right?
Yeah, at least you made it back to the bank.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, Punk's gonna
I
make it
thought
back to the... Everyone who doesn't need to is making it back to the bank pronto.
This race,
Unless I roll like
this
a
very tense race is.
den. Suit yourself. Okay.
Oh, grand. That's put you ahead of Wario.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm losing now.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Yes.
These are all bad.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
things
yeah.
are wank from
Oh,
here.
Yeah.
You're either
It
paying a
doesn't matter.
huge
Stag,
amount...
It doesn't
Go on,
matter.
right, go on your 36 and spruce your other district. That's what you need to do. That's the actual... If
Well,
you were
I can't
still...
go back down that.
No, you go
I
to that
can't.
one for
Wait.
36.
Go to
Oh,
Wait.
now I gotta do all this again! Don't undo stuff!
I didn't realise you could. That doesn't make any sense. Flow control.
Right, buy the stocks again, and your entire turn is reversible. Buy them in your district.
That's really weird.
Now go down to the bottom left, and then up by 1, and go on the 36, and
Oh,
then
I can
spruce
go.
your
Oh, I
district.
thought
Yes, you can!
Oh, I thought I was going to land on the 1787.
Oh my god, how many... We've been playing this for
Passing.
2.5 hours.
I can spruce something else.
Yes,
can't I? Yeah, I
in
can
that
spruce
district is the way to do
285.
it, yeah.
Fortune Street is a cruel
Oh,
mistress,
this
man.
is the... Yeah, I never know.
Just do
Yeah, I
that.
mean you may as well at this
There's-
point, right?
Yeah.
True.
Because I think this is probably the last turn.
Yeah, I do feel a bit like I never quite know what is the correct number to put in anything. So I
For me, right,
vibes
I
about
generally
it.
play a thing of it's generally wise to just put the maximum into
Yeah.
things that you can, because the dice are obnoxious in this game, and therefore it's like, well,
and how?
yeah, I should invest when I have the chance, because who knows when I'll have the chance again. Right, here we fucking go.
So you need
So
a
I can get
3.
Hup!
But you can still get
please
something
we
weird.
just
Roll again.
Fuck off right to the
What
back.
what a twist. Let's roll again.
Oh, that's not
No.
great.
That doesn't matter.
I mean, I guess I'll just do this because it's weird. Why not?
Ugh.
No,
But-
do this. Right,
Let's put your value up. Right, okay.
a third you lose, 2/3 you win.
Yeah. But they were your odds, to
Surely.
be fair.
No, you need a 3 or
Yeah.
higher, so it's the same as you. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Hup!
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, he's done it.
Well done.
Well deserved, boy. Well done.
God,
That
that
was
I think
tense.
is the closest it's ever been. I'm not sure we've ever had 2 people over the limit and have it be a race that close.
I'm not sure we have, actually.
Certainly not a race where it was within 1 square.
That was outrageously tense and close.
Yes. For 2 of us. The,
Yeah.
other,
Yeah.
the other 2 were not
Yeah,
appearing in this film.
Somehow the tension had completely passed me by because I was not involved.
Look at that graph. That is 2 completely different games.
Yeah,
Was never in
I
contention.
still technically
Just-
poded, so I'll carry on like that at least.
Oh,
So that
jeez.
the number of sales alone hammers at home of just no one landed on either of your stuff,
Yeah.
and not for lack of it.
Yeah, because just you, regardless of anything you 2 did,
Yeah.
more people. Just
I mean, yeah. Look,
landed
if you
on
look
your
at Wario,
stuff.
he made the fewest sales and made the most payments. So you were just net fucked by the game
Yeah.
there. That just on
I also
average, yeah.
made, yeah.
I'd say me and the boys game was broadly similar.
Yeah.
Looking at the numbers.
I never had any stocks to return on. That was the thing.
Yeah.
I had to liquidate so many of them so early and just never got them back.
That's the problem, isn't it? It's really difficult to bring them back once you've lost them.
And you were a level behind all of us, so presumably, like, not only were you constantly cashing out to people the lack of board pro, I think yours basically just came down to dice just did for you.
I know I did well in leveling. It just didn't really seem to count for anything.
You invested early on with power plays. You sank a lot into your district, which was a good move.
Yeah.
There was nothing to say that it wouldn't it'd pay off, but it just didn't.
Yeah.
And that sometimes happens. Like, I did basically the same tactics I always do, and this time it paid off for me. But
Yeah, because
often it just doesn't.
I definitely remember you having played the heavy fingering game before,
And it just doesn't
and then
do
you
anything.
Like, oh, I really wish I'd invested more in my own stuff instead of just spreading my fingers too thin.
I think this map lends
But
itself
this
well
time
for
it
that,
paid
right?
off.
Because
Yeah, again though, it's the person killer phenomenon. There's such a huge psychological, scary thing, but then they very rarely actually win you the game. It's the little incremental investments.
But also, like, early on in the game, there was a period where we all had a net worth about 3,000 or 4,000, and the stag had a shop that was worth 1,000. It's like in that, like that. There was a point early on where I thought, and I think there's every fucking game of Fortune Street, but there was a point early on where I was like, we might see a bankruptcy, but you never do. It's so hard to get a bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Where someone actually goes down to 0.
Yeah, because you just go back to where you were at the beginning.
And then usually, if you're going down to 0, for you to go down, someone else has to go up. And then usually you going down towards 0 just pushes someone else over the limit and they win. Well, that has been another Fortune Street. A slightly janky recording system, but it actually worked all right,
Yeah,
I think.
the correspondence chess actually was... Certainly
from
where
fine.
I'm sitting, obviously I wasn't doing it, but it seemed it wasn't very seamful from what I
think
could
the
see.
only problem with it is it did get away in freeloading. That's what it calls fingering. That's the actual game term for it. But yeah, and in terms of the only problem is it slightly got in the way with some of the off-topic conversation, because if there was a good conversation about tennis and I had to be like, right, stop talking about tennis and tell me what you want to do is the only problem.
Yeah.
But I'll have, next time we do Fortune Street, because obviously the Bard, in about a month or two, the Bard will recover and want to play this again. And it won't be...
Don't be so sure.
Hopefully it won't be 2 years this time.
the next time we hear back, we'll all be divorced.
Yeah, the stag will have another kid and we'll all be divorced and homeless.
Yeah. He'll have visitation only in the weekends.
Jesus.
As we contemplate the ruin of our lives.
Not that the Bard has taken salt from this or anything.
In the grand scheme of Salty Bard, I think I'm only a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, no, this is not even half of a Sonic. Yeah.
Oh my
god, I want to watch that. I'm gonna like after this recording, I'm gonna go watch that Sonic video because it's so funny. It's also the Sonic one is great because it's a rare case of the boy being utterly broken by a game, and that's so rare because normally he quacks up and just completely masters them. Whereas there's a brilliant one where what sticks with me with that is not even the Salty Bard. It's the boy tries to make a jump like 6 times. He just goes, I can't do it. I can't do this game. And there's quite a lot of genuine panic in your voice. And after all these years of you being so quackingly good at games, it's just fucking satisfying to see something break you a bit.
Yeah, Sonic didn't
You're
agree with me
much
at
more
all.
composed. You're much more composed than I am, boy.
Yeah. Hence, when the mask cracks, it's fucking spectacular.
Yeah, it's all on the inside as well, don't worry.
Let us know if you enjoyed that, and we'll do some more Fortune Streets. That was a repeat board just mostly for the system, because I didn't want to commit to... The final 2 boards we've got to do have both got a limit of 25 grand, so they're one you don't start recording after 2 hours of technical difficulties and the stag getting trapped in a level crossing for 20 minutes.
It was 10 minutes.
But on an already long and delayed drive.
If the only direct road between my house and your house hadn't been closed for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's a heap of bullshit. Alright, thank you everyone for watching. I've been the Doctor.
I've been the boy.
I've been the... Oh.
I was wondering if you could work that out without any visual cues. Apparently not, yeah.
I went for try and go the same order as last time, of course, and that didn't work last time.
When you had a visual cue, yes.
So expect the same, do the same thing and expect it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to
Definition
say.
You've been fooled twice, yeah.
Yes. No, it's the definition of insanity one, not the fool twice.
The definition of insanity is fooled me twice. Shame on you.
Oh, I have not been the stag. You can't prove I've been the stag.
Trash intro, trash outro to this recording session. You'll love to see it.
Trash it all.
This has been a car crash, but I've been the Bard.
This is more like this has been a Bard crash, am I right?
Please sign it off.
Oh, good lord.